Hello, Derrell Smith here, CEO of 99 Eats. Today I'm looking out for you vegan folks and making you a nice Thai curry chili. You've been asking, the wait is over. To this pot, we're gonna add some olive oil. But we're gonna let that olive oil heat up a little bit, all right? The olive oil is nice and warm. And the purpose of us adding this to the olive oil first is because we wanna cook this curry down. And what this is going to do is bring out the flavors of the curry, similar to before when we toasted our dry ingredients. All right, so boom. We got our curry cooked down. Next, I'm going to add my tomatoes. Boom. And we're just going to continue to cook this down. Now we wait. We wait for this to come up to a slight boil, not too much, and then we'll begin to add our other ingredients. Right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a little bit of this nutmeg, and I'm gonna just grind that right into our dish as well. Boom. All right. And since I'm using a store-bought broth, it already has a good amount of salt in it. And so, like I said, we salted our tomatoes because we needed to, but you don't have to add too much salt to it because this broth is going to heighten it up. Again, same thing. We just let this begin to boil. Now we're going to start adding our ingredients to it. So we got our carrots. Our carrots are going to cook down in it. Next, we're going to add our corn. I like sweet corn, all right? Once each layer starts to boil, the tomatoes boiled, the vegetable broth boiled, now we want to add our coconut milk, okay? So we're going to add one whole can. I shook it up before, and usually that's sacrilege because you want that nice film on the top. But for this, it's totally fine. You can shake it up and just add it to it. Continue to stir that down. Now, we're going to add the things that don't take a long time to cook, all right? So we got our cilantro. We'll put that in. And we have our beans. We'll dump those in. And we'll just stir that together. And now we just let it simmer. You let this simmer on low. Get all of those flavors together. If you got to work in the morning, literally you'll just put all of these things together. And before you go to work, you just pop it in the slow cooker on low. You just let it cook down. By the time you get home, you got yourself a beautiful chili. Vegan, I might add. Our chili has been marinating in here and cooking down for a good 15 minutes. You start to see it boil on the edges. That's what we want. You see the bubbles coming up. We'll just stir it down. What I'm going to do is, since it came to a boil, pop this back on. Lower the temperature to low, and we just let that simmer another 15 minutes, all right? And so this is wet because I'm gonna serve it with some rice. If you got jasmine rice, or you got basmati rice, either one works. Plate it up, put this broth on top, those beans will come through and you got yourself a nice chili. If you really want, you can add more beans to make it a more hearty substance, but that's good. That's our vegan chili.